Hundreds of protesters again took to the streets of New York's financial district. They continue to rail against what they describe as corporate greed and a social attack on the middle class and poor. As the Occupy Wall Street protests entered their third week, many participants were dressed as zombies. They say to symbolize the lifeless and cruel nature of corporate America.
So the zombie serves as a metaphor, and we're just serving as like a reflection to reflect back the nature of this unquenchable greed that these corporations, that these CEOs have, where profit is placed over people.
Despite the dark nature of Monday's march, demonstrators seemed upbeat and unfazed by the events of Saturday, when New York City police arrested more than 700 people as they tried to cross the Brooklyn Bridge.
The New York Police Department has arrested over 800 people since the beginning of the protests, and not one Wall Street banker has been put in prison since the whole financial collapse.
Police charged most of the protesters with illegally blocking the roadway, but many of the demonstrators say it was the police who guided them into a trap.
They're stopping traffic on one side of the two-lane highway there, and then we just noticed they started arresting people. They put up their orange nets and started holding people back.
So you felt like the police led you into that situation?
Absolutely. They tried to lead us into that situation. They wanted to try to scare us or intimidate us or something.
New York City police deny entrapping the protesters on Saturday. Their presence on Monday, however, was noticeably less pronounced. But whenever the demonstrators moved, blue shirts and handcuffs were always close by. Also very present is the mainstream media. After weeks of being accused of ignoring the story, reporters from all over the globe are here now. Some protesters say they are surprised about the worldwide attention that their movement has been getting, and even though excited about their growth, some leadership in the groups admit they face challenges in keeping their various coalitions together. Then there is the weather. So far, protesters have only had to deal with rain. They have yet to endure New York City cold. The weather forecast, however, over the next few weeks appears to be in their favor, with lows remaining up in the 50s and 60s. Gary Anthony Ramsey, Press TV, New York.